Assalamu alaikum. I would like to sincerely welcome you all in today's discussion. I am Helal. I am always being with you. Today I have a new topic for you, that is how you can successful a task. You know that to make successful a task there are some steps. Based on my experience, here I have selected 9 steps to make successful a task. So let's move. The first one, proper understanding. As an employee, when you received any task from your boss, then you have to make clear that all information regarding the task. That, for example, the timeline of the job when you need to be finished, and any secret anything if have related with the job, and the job is related to which department. So these types of information you can complete from your boss. Then analyze the job and find out the difficulties. After receiving the task from your boss, when you get back in your table, then you have to analyze the job very carefully. And why you analyze the job? Because you have to find out the difficulties in the job, that which factors will make you trouble in successful the job. Then you have to find out the solution of difficulties, and you have to arrange everything in your mind, and you have to make a diary. Then work segment is per sequence. Definitely you have to start the job. Before start the job, you have to segment all steps, that is must to be sequence as per the sequence, that first step, then second step, then third steps. So your main goal is you need to be success the jobs within the timeline and perfectly. That's why the sequence, the segments of the steps is very important. Then ensure supportive elements. Yes, to successful the job there must need to be some supportive elements like materials and equipment, like any man support, that that any other things. So you have to get ready everything. Then discuss with boss if any need to be clear. Though you have received the job from the boss, and in that time you had clear everything from the job, but when you analyze the job, then there maybe you can find any problem or any things that you are not still clear. So for this reason you have to go back to your boss, then you have to get clear all unclear things. Then start work per sequence. Now the time to start the job, start the sequence which you make before in the step number 3. So you have to start step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, like that. So sequentially you have to complete all steps. Then review each step once you finish. Definitely once you start this steps 1, when you finish steps 1, then you have to review the total steps 1. Why you review? Because there may be have any gaps, so you have to fill up the gaps. Without review you cannot find the gaps. So each when you finish each steps, then you have to review. So each steps you have to have the review part. Then review full task after completing. When you complete all steps successfully, then you have to review full task for once or two times. This is very important to review full task, because without review full tasks you cannot find out the problem. And it is very important, with with problem you cannot submit the job to the boss. That's why you have to review full task. Finally, during review full task you have to remind that you have to be more careful. So the review time you can take once or two times, no problem, but you have to be more careful and attentive. Then finally submit the work to boss and explain if required. After completing the job, when you review complete, then you have to submit the job to your boss. And when your boss review the job, your boss maybe have some questions. Then you have to get ready all answer. So the review of the job is very important. If you have good review, then you will have easy answer for your boss. So thank you very much for attending in this discussion today, and I will back to you again with new topics. Until then, Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum.